Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we are going to address a claim that critics like to bring up, that the Quran describes the sky as a solid object. Let's break it down together. Starting with the verse of Surah Hajj, chapter 22, verse 65, which says, "Do you not see that Allah has subjected to you whatever is on the earth and the ships that sail the sea by His command? And He holds the sky back from falling onto the earth unless He wills. Indeed, Allah is kind and merciful to people." Critics read the part about Allah holding the sky back from falling and say, well, this must mean the sky is a solid object. They may also point to another verse of Surah Fatir, chapter 35, verse 41, which says, "Indeed, Allah holds the heavens and the earth, so they do not cease. And if they should cease, no one could hold them in place after Him. Indeed, He is forbearing and forgiving." So the claim is that these verses suggest that the sky is some kind of a physical dome or a solid object. But if you really take a closer look at these verses, they don't really say that the sky is a solid object. In fact, nowhere in the Quran it says that the sky is a solid object. This whole idea of sky being solid comes from forced, narrow interpretation or reading of these verses, instead of considering a deeper or an alternative meaning. Before I respond to these claims, let's clarify something. The Arabic word sama used in the Quran doesn't just mean sky. It's a broader term that refers to anything high or elevated. For example, sama can also refer to the ceiling of a house. When the Quran says Allah holds the heavens and the earth, it's not talking about the sky being a physical dome or a solid object. Instead, it's emphasizing Allah's power in maintaining the balance and order of the universe. Think about it. Universe operates according to precise physical laws. Forces like gravity and expansion of space work together to keep everything from collapsing into chaos. For example, if the universe wasn't expanding, gravitational forces between galaxies would pull them together, causing everything to collapse. The Quran is highlighting Allah's role in creating and maintaining these laws, not describing a physical solid sky.
And assume that dark energy became so weak that it couldn't counteract the force of gravity anymore. Once the gravity took over, it would pull everything back. The universe would start contracting. Galaxies would draw closer together until they merge into one mega-galaxy. With the stars melding into each other, space would become hotter than the sun, and again packed with black holes, the result of exploding stars. These black holes would suck up everything around them: planets, stars, entire galaxies, even one another. Eventually, they'd form one monstrous black hole that would pull the entire universe into a single point, hot, small, and extremely dense. The universe would end in a big crunch.
Let's look at another verse. "Have they not seen the birds glide in the open sky? None holds them up except Allah. Surely in this are signs for those who believe." We know there's science behind how birds fly. Things like air pressure, wing movement, and aerodynamics. But the verse reminds us that it's ultimately Allah who created and sustains the system that makes their flight possible. So just like the birds, when Quran talks about Allah holding the heavens, it's not about sky being a solid object. It's showing us that Allah's will and power maintain the entire universe. Without Allah's will, seen in the physical laws of the universe, everything would fall apart. That's it for this video. I will see you in the next one, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
They wanna know about Islam, we'll give them da'wah. They wanna know what a Muslim does, we'll give them da'wah. When they wanna hate on our deen, we'll give them da'wah. Who's the one and only? Nobody but Allah.